Bong bong. Good morning, YouTube. How you doing? So I forgot it was daylight savings today. I woke up. I go to bed really early. I wake up really early, right? So I got. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I woke up. It was 5:45. I usually wake up at 6, and so I got all right, whatever. And so I got up out of bed, and I came out to my kitchen, and my stove on my clock. It's the clock on my stove said it's 5:45. I was like, what the fuck? But then I remembered, oh yeah, daylight savings happens. So here we are. So yeah, it's been an interesting morning. I'm back on Wi-Fi, obviously. We had a blackout here, as I said in my weird little video, and it was really strange because I was sitting here in my kitchen having a coffee and stuff like that, and I was sitting just thinking about how times have changed and how dependent we are on cell phones and stuff, right? And how we used to communicate and what we used to do, and to spend our time rather than dicking around on YouTube and Facebook and shit like that, right? And as it was fucking trippy, man. As I was thinking that, we had a blackout. All the power went out, and that lasted for a couple hours. And then the power came back on, but my Wi-Fi was cut off. And so I thought, well, fuck. That's a drag. Because, and I realized how dependent I am on watching videos. I wake up every morning, watch Suit and Tie, Dip and Chew Guy. I go to bed every night watching Bergs. Through the day, I try to catch up on like Kawashai and Winnington and Wayside Lee and, all my friends. And I try to watch the news and stuff too, right? And so I couldn't do any of that. So I was like, well, geez, I never used to do any of that. So, but also back in those times, I was much more integrated into the community. I'm not really so much anymore. Just because I'm older and things happen in life, and I'm in a different way than I was back when I was in my 20s and 30s. Yeah. So it was anyway. So I was like, well, I'm not going to go down to the bar. I'm not going to go out to a cafe because I never do that shit. So I thought, well, I'll just sit here and play music, And it was funny because I made that weird little collage video just throughout the day, and the day before. I didn't include any harmonica playing in it, but I literally, like the day of the blackout when it happened, I literally played harmonica for 8 hours solid, like, because there was nothing else to do, That's my favorite thing to do. So I played harmonica for like 8 hours solid. I played it so much I was sick of playing it, which never happens. And I ended up just going to bed. And I woke up the next morning with still no Wi-Fi. And I just had a coffee and just started playing harmonica again for like 4 hours. And then I got a text, from some saving grace. My landlord, who doesn't live in town, he was in town for the day. He had to do some stuff in the backyard. And so he was like, yeah, I'm coming over in an hour. And I was like, fuck, dude, the Wi-Fi's out. And he's like, oh, okay, well, so we're sorted out. And he came over and he did his work. And then, around 6 o'clock, he came in and we called the cable company and did some, I don't know what, the diagnostics or whatever, did like rebooting and shit like that. I don't know I didn't understand a word they were fucking saying. And, but all of a sudden, blammo, my phone starts popping off with notifications. So I was like, I'm in, and we had it all sorted. So that was kind of fun. And then I could upload that really weird video I made. I made that because I had time to edit, like I had nothing, other than playing harmonica. That's what I was doing. I was making those weird little videos and clipping them up and stringing them together. So it was fun to do. And the Bible verse in there, it was funny because I have books around, and I thought, well, I'll read something. And the closest book to me was my Bible. And so I went, people are always quoting verses in the Bible that are punitive, and or warn, like being like, they're not nice, and so I went through trying to find a few verses that I liked in the Bible. I've often said I have no religious affiliation, but I do have a lot of books on religion because that's something I've put a little bit of study into, right next to my Christian Bible is my Satanic Bible, and a book on the Golden Dawn as well. So they're all kind of part of a mystical book collection, And I feel that any book, whether you believe in the religion or not, the Bible has very powerful verses in it, like the one that I read, or it's powerful to me, It's got a lot of good stuff in it, So that's my line on Christianity. Like you shouldn't, if there's people who are, it's like there's a line drawn in the sand. Either you're a Christian or you're not. And I feel personally you can read the Bible and take good stuff out of it, good life lessons out of it, because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of bullshit and a lot of horrible things too. It's an extremely violent, hateful book in so many ways, but in so many ways it's also not. And so yeah, I like to go through my Bible from time to time and just find little bits that mean, it's good writing, it means something, I really love the book of Job. That's my favorite book in the Bible. I reread that, and that's my favorite book in the Bible. I've read the Bible a few times. I've read the Bible a few times in my life. I think it's a fantastic book, just for the storytelling of it, But anyhow, talking about the Bible on Sunday morning. That's crazy. Huh, cool. All right, but yeah, I'm back online, and here we are. I got band practice tonight with Tyler and the boys, and we're gonna play some blues. And I don't know, like we gotta integrate drums and lyrics into the band, and I don't know how I think a friend of ours is coming to play drums, and I don't know if Tyler's going to sing or they're going to expect me to sing, or I don't know, but we're going to figure it out, and it's going to be a wicked band. And we don't have a name yet, but you can't make the band name till you at least play once as a band. That's my line. So anyhow, Suit and Tie Dip and Chew guy just hit his 6-month mark on YouTube, and he's cooking it, man. He's got I think close to 360, 370 subscribers, something like that. And he has 250 videos up. I have 2,000 videos up, and I've been on YouTube for a little over 2 years, and I have 217 subscribers, and I'd like to thank my subscriber that subscribed in the middle of the night last night. I didn't get a notification. But leave a comment if it was you, so I can know it was you and shout you out in my shout out video. I'm going to do my weekly shout out video. I think I missed it last week, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it real soon. All right. So And thank you, Edward, for your comment about my musicianship has no boundaries or something like that. That's awful nice of you to say. Most people just think I'm a hack. But thank you so much. Anyhow, be well, stay free.